There are plenty of colorful characters for players to meet in Cyberpunk 2077, but one of the franchise's greatest figures doesn't even appear in the game itself. CD Projekt Red's futuristic RPG had an infamously disastrous launch back in 2020, but the esteemed developer has since taken steps to repair the sci-fi brand. Various patches have been implemented to fix technical issues, and new content has been added to create a more robust experience. The Cyberpunk Edgerunners Netflix show also aired recently and expanded the setting effectively, with one of the anime's protagonists being considered one of the greatest characters in the whole franchise. This article contains spoilers for Cyberpunk Edgerunners. The story of Cyberpunk 2077 takes players across the futuristic metropolis of Night City, and this high-tech setting is filled with memorable characters. One of the game's most recognizable supporting characters is Jackie Wells, a mercenary who accompanies protagonist V through the title's early hours. Hollywood icon Keanu Reeves also appears throughout Cyberpunk 2077 as the ghostly remains of Johnny Silverhand, a rocker boy and revolutionary who becomes ingrained in VS consciousness. Despite the game's technical issues and lackluster gameplay, many fans have praised Cyberpunk 2077's story characters for their unique designs and personalities, and the Cyberpunk Edgerunners anime continues this trend. Available to stream on Netflix, Cyberpunk Edgerunners has reinvigorated interest in the sci-fi franchise with its artistic portrayal of Night City. Taking place before the events of the game, Edgerunners sees a talented street kid named David Martinez rise through the ranks of the criminal underworld to challenge the megacorporation Arasaka. The anime has been highly praised for its cast of colorful and complex characters, including David himself and the mysterious Lucy. The show's portrayal of the cyborg antagonist Atom Smasher, who also appears in Cyberpunk 2077, has also been well received. While the Cyberpunk 2077 player count has recently been inflated thanks to Edgerunners, the anime's best character sadly never appears in the game itself. Rebecca is a standout character in Cyberpunk. Edgerunners fans have come to consider Rebecca one of the coolest characters in the Cyberpunk franchise, but the young trigger-happy Edgerunner never actually appears in Cyberpunk 2077. Rebecca is introduced in the Cyberpunk Edgerunners anime as the younger sister of a fellow Edgerunner named Pyler. A young girl with an itchy trigger finger, Rebecca has become loved by viewers for her adorable design and hot-blooded personality. Sadly, Rebecca is never given the opportunity to appear in Cyberpunk 2077 because she is crushed to death at the hands of Atom Smasher during the events of the prequel series. In fact, Rebecca's death has left many fans hoping for a Cyberpunk 2077 Atom Smasher DLC so they can take proper revenge on the murderous cyborg. While viewers have come to love Rebecca after watching Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the fan-favorite character sadly meets her demise before the events of Cyberpunk 2077. This makes her inclusion in future updates or sequels impossible, though CD Projekt Red has added her iconic shotgun to the game as a usable weapon for V. The loss of Rebecca is heartbreaking to many, which should make the Cyberpunk 2077 boss battle against Atom Smasher even more satisfying in the future.